Hello guys and welcome back to another video here on the channel. It's been a while, I know it's been a while, I apologise for it being a while. Um, Life just gets ahead of you sometimes and that happened to me. So we kind of fell behind. I do apologise for that. We're doing something very different today, something I've never done before. I'm kind of scared. We're playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 and yeah, we're gonna do a flight from Manchester to Palma de Mallorca. That's a flight I've done plenty of times in the past. Average UK holiday, you know what I mean. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. I'm just looking at where I've lined up, and I've decided to park myself with park myself with all the small private jets. So that's funny. I need to get better at finding out where I should park. I just went on a large gate, ramp gate for some reason. But yeah, we have a little. But yeah, let's get into it. I have a little checklist that we need to sort out and get through. So I'm going to put the headset on. I'm going to leave one ear out just because, people like to speak to me. Why is my... I don't know. Anyway, we are using the PlayStation 5. I know it's a bit random, but if my PC tried to run this, it would probably sound more like a jet engine than this will in about 15 minutes' time when we set the whole plane up. And getting in the plane is sometimes a pain in the arse. There we go. Right, so let me just pull my checklist up really quick. It's a very long checklist. Right, so we are going to start off by getting rid of the tower for a bit. And we'll set the batteries on. And in a second, when everything's come on, just let everything come on really quick. Wrong battery. We will put on the external power. That is useful for us. And we'll start. I've got a proper checklist that I've stolen off someone. And then we need these strobe lights to auto and nav lights to 2. Nav lights, please. Why are you being such a pain in the backside? Nav lights to 2. APU on. Just wait a second. Let's start that now. Yes, I can. Right, so that's the APU on. Need to put the crew oxygen on. I can't remember where that is actually. Give me a second. Gotta remember where the crew oxygen is. Thanks, Copilot, for telling me that. Oh, crew oxygen supply. There we go. On. And I guess the passenger one's just automatic because you don't let me touch anything. Right, I think we need to program our flight plan now. Oh no, we need to do the lights. So the emergency lights to armed. Smoking to auto. And this is later in the flight plan, but we might as well put the seatbelt signs on as well while we're at it. And then we need to come up here to the ADIRs and put them onto nav. And they're all on, I believe, now. Yep, lovely. And just quickly, we'll double, triple check if everything's to instant, which it is. And then I think we're ready to get the flight plan up. Yes, we are. So we'll download that from SimBrief. And hopefully that's now on here. It is. The payload needs to be done as well. I'm going to apply the load. I just got a beep. I don't know what the beep was. Oh dear. Well, my flight time is not for another half an hour. So I kind of overestimate how long I'd need to set everything up and get the checklist ready. So we literally can afford. It is literally 40 minutes till my flight, so I can afford to do the realistic, but I'm just gonna do the instant because I think it then just. Oh wait, hold on. I've done it wrong. I need to get my SimBrief stuff first. 133 passengers are flying with us. We'll do instant, yeah. There's just gonna be passengers sat waiting for ages. And then, yeah, we will do the... So... Fly load. Oh, we need to calculate the takeoff. So, 62.4 on the... we'll sync that. We've got... actually, I'm going to do it on this because it's a bit buggy when you do it with that. 62.4, and then we can calculate. There we go. So V1 and rotate are 145, both of them. Okay. I know the general gist of things here because I do watch flight sim videos, but I've never actually flown a plane before. And also, I don't have any fancy equipment. We're using a controller, so that's going to be interesting. We can send this to the flight management guidance system, of which we will now go to because we need to do. Actually, we're gonna get rid of these messages because if we get a new message, then we'll know what it is. Right, we're gonna open the flight management, and where's in it? There it is. And why can't I request my? I'm meant to be able to request, but I can't. Ah, wrong thing. Okay, right, hold on. I need to put my flight plan up on here now. I don't know what the... Right, hold on. Flight number... We don't have a dash, so that's interesting. So, but anyways, G dash. Do we not have a dash? G dash INEO. I just got a generic one. I'm flying EasyJet with a generic flight number. There is no N on here. Oh, it's right there. INEO. Why are some of them boxed? I feel like I should know this. That can go in the flight number section. It does not tell me that, I don't think. It isn't telling me that anywhere. So I don't know what that is, but that's also a required box, so. I'm looking through all of this flight plan and I cannot see anything. I assume the cruise FL is just the cruise level, like flight level. If that's the case, then it is. Do we just make a temp up? I'm a little lost here. Because there is no like degrees Celsius anywhere. Right, we're just gonna make up a little. I don't know. I see the number 29 on here somewhere, so I'll just put 29. Apparently, it's gonna be negative 29 degrees Celsius, and I don't think that's right. That's probably not even close to being right. But do you know what? We're just gonna go with it. Right, we need to put in the fuel. Where do I put the fuel in? There. Okay. Is that everything I need to fill in on that? Yep. There should be something there that's like... It was like, what? Something like... Yeah, IRS... Oh no, init request. Like, it's supposed to have an init request on there. So something's gone wrong with my flight plan. But anyway, we'll probably have that horribly wrong, but that doesn't matter. We need to go to the flight plan page and ignore it. And right, so that's looking a bit bare at the minute, the flight plan. So we need to go to one of these pages and put in how we're getting there. And I can't remember how you do it. Ah, right, there we go. Departure, and then we're going from 23 left. And we are flying list 2Y. There. Insert that. And then, is it next page? Oh no, down here. Arrival. Slow P1. Why is my approach not available? Well, we're going 24 left. Is that just the approach runway? Oh, okay. That was that was the approach runway. Never mind. Ignore me. I've got that horribly wrong. And now my thing is available. Right. Yeah, we'll just go through this and check there's no discontinuities. Get rid of them. Lovely. Okay. Right, I think, is that everything? Oh, confirm takeoff data. Which is a couple of pages from here. Somewhere. Have I missed something? I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. Can you work that out? I might have to pull this little clip up 1 second. I have to pull my clip up.
Screen. So if I select the button next to Stansted, it then comes up with a menu and we can select departure. Now we can say which runway we are taking on, do them in the same way. Potentially different, see it suddenly release and automating it at that point. How we leave from Stansted. If we go and select Dublin, start, this is going to create able, it's like in 100,000 feet using able into our flight plan. So now we can scroll down through and see if we've got a plan. If you did have a line saying discontinued, so if we press flight plan, remember, it comes straight back up to the top. So having set up the flight plan, the next thing to do is the performance data. So let's go.
Okay. It's alright, I've messed up, I've not. Right, okay, I've worked out what I've done. I haven't. Let me just pull my flight plan back up. Right, okay, I know what I've done. I haven't put in go to performance page. It's alright, I forgot to click go on performance go there. I forgot to put go on performance page. And then we can do that. Alright, confirm data. There we go. Lovely. Can you guys go away, please? Right. And then we can do the approach. We don't need to do anything else. We can do the approach, but it's probably going to change. So we'll probably do that in the air. Also, I'd just like to mention, I know I've got this like set up here. Like, I don't have anything beyond putting autopilot on. I have no clue what I'm doing once I've put autopilot on. So that's not great. Right. So, right, we're going to set, speaking of autopilot, we're going to set it up. So, So. We're going to put on the flight directors on both sides. And we'll push everything towards the plane. Because it can decide on its own. We do need to set up our altitude, which was what? 39,000. So yeah, 39,000 feet. And then we'll press the top half inwards as well. There we go. The seatbelt sound's already on. And yeah, right, okay. So we will turn off then the old turn off the external power. We'll go over here. I think I've already removed the chocks, but I'll just triple check. Ground. Yeah, chocks are off. We'll turn off the GPU. Just gonna back out a second. Sorry, I've got terrible posture while I'm leaning down and reading this because I've not got my glasses on. I should probably put them on. It might be easier for me to read then. I look like a red twat now. Right. So yeah, we are now then ready for pushback. Just give me a second because I just want to work out where we need to go. So our runway's over there, so I assume we'll be taxiing that way. So we need the tail to go to the... From here we need to go right. So, yeah, okay, right, we're taxiing out. Not taxiing out. Right, we will go ahead and... request pushback. So we need it to steer to the right. Oh, we're gonna hit the catering truck. Yeah, that's not legit. I'm setting my parking brake because that's scary. I thought I was going to back into that plane. Probably should have let him just push me back a bit first, but it's fine. We are pointing in the right direction. Right, so you can now go away again because I don't need you. Right. And then we've got a couple of other things we need to do before we start to taxi. Parking brake set again. Right. Beacon lights on. Beacon. Where are you? There we go. On. Beacon lights on. Fuel pumps need to go on. I probably should have done that while we were pushing back, to be fair. APU bleed needs to come on. It's a generator. Where's the bleed? There it is. APU bleed on. And we'll put the ignition to start. And introduce the fuel to number 1. Engine number 1. So that... Shut up. Right, anyway, so that will now go up, and when the light goes off, like the little grey rectangle around it, that's when we're ready to do engine 2. And then we'll do the same for engine 2. And actually, while we're waiting for this, I'm actually gonna do some things. So we'll do flaps to 1. That needs to go to, I think that's all. I've put auto, but I think it's meant to be all. And then bottom goes to on. You go to TA. Where are you? There it is. Let's go into 1. Okay, nice. So now I can start number 2. That'll start to climb up as well. And we've got water brake on to max. I suppose, you know what we didn't do? Did we put the beacon light on? Okay, we did. Okay, that's fine. We'll put the taxis on, ready to taxi. Where's taxis? Taxi lights on. Right, the square's gone off now, so now we can do the APU bleed and APU off. APU, please. APU bleed off. APU off, and we are ready to taxi, I believe. Yeah, then we'll hold short and just quickly finish my little checklist. So I am going to follow this, because why not? And then, right, so are we going out 2, 3 left? Just want to check. Oh, my parking brake set. Duh. Yeah, we'll just phase through this little van here. And I'm just checking. Yeah, 23 left. Even if they tell us to line up, I'm going to quickly hold short just to do these little last things anyway. We could do them on the runway, in fairness. Do you know what? I'll decide when I'm there. I've decided I'm going to decide when I'm there. Great Watford. What's that? Why is a Greater Watford up north? What's wrong with the one down south near London and Luton and everything? What's up with that Watford? Apart from they sack the manager every week. I wonder what sounds worse, the engines on the recording or my fan. Oh, I missed that term because I'm not concentrating. You are flying a plane, William. You are flying a plane. Or, well, at least taxiing in one. You should probably concentrate. Is it safe for us to cross? Look right, look left. Yeah, it looks safe. Famous last words, of course. We're going to get ploughed into here. We're going to get ploughed into on this runway. Probably should have stopped and waited for clearance, but oh well. Hold position. Was I supposed to wait for that thing behind me? I was gonna say, like, I couldn't really do much else because I couldn't stop. I was going too quick. I was already in the middle. I was already like in the middle of that taxiway while I was waiting. Anyway. So, what now? Okay, right. So we are. Hold short. Strobe lights go to from auto to on. You can just go away for a minute, please. Strobes are on. Landing lights on. Interesting. I've just been, I feel a bit violated there. Knows that's to taxi. And then we'll do the takeoff config if it's not already done it for me. Oh, I didn't turn my ignition off. Oops. Ignition to norm. LDGLT, what's that? Landing lights? They're on. Well, I'm assuming that's landing light, and I don't know what you want from me, to be honest. Auto brake is on max. Signs are on. Cabin's ready. Spoilers are armed. And my takeoff slot is not for another 10 minutes. So, what do we do? Do we just sit and wait? Or do we get permission in the end? Because we're kind of just burning fuel. Oh, I over-egged how long I actually need. Nice. Right, clear for takeoff. Lovely stuff. Um, um, do they want us all to die? Okay, well, we're going to have to roll it, then. Okay, we're rolling it, then. I think that's all we need. Yeah, okay. Take off. We'll have to roll it because they're planning to land like right where we are. Oh, we at max. Throttles at max. 100 knots. V1 was 45, wasn't it? V1 and rotate, and up we go. Oopsie daisy, wrong one. Positive climb gear up. And then we will put throttle to toga. Throttle to climb, sorry. Never mind. Then we'll wait for the old airspeed, and we'll raise flaps in a second if we need to. I gotta keep my eye on that ribbon. I've got face cam on it. It's so pointless because I'm not even looking at it. But yeah, the plane's flying itself now, so I don't need my controller really. So we are 8 minutes ahead. We're 8 minutes ahead. I wasn't really expecting to be in the air until at least like 35. But you know what? We've jumped the queue, and I like that. I really like that we've jumped that queue. Oh, speeding. Are we speeding? I'm waiting for that to get up to there, because once that gets up to there, we have to increase flaps to slow us. We got off traffic. But yeah, I have no clue what we do from here. So that might be a problem. We might crash land. We might butter it. We don't know, because I've never landed a plane on a controller, or just full stop. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Really fun. Hey guys, so just quickly, going through this, I left this a bit because I didn't want to interrupt anything else. I just want to apologise that there's no game audio. I didn't realise that my game audio doesn't capture through my capture card if I don't set it up to do so. Because it had been recording in the past. But I have to set it up each time, and I didn't realise that. So yeah, I do apologise for that. The plane sounded beautiful, so you can take my word for that. And apologies again for the inconvenience there. And yeah, I'll see you at our cruising height. Okay, and we are 10. We are 10 kilometers away. So I'm going to say we have now reached our initial cruise altitude. Oh, well, not initial. We have reached our full cruise altitude. 3, 2, 1, and come on. Come on. There we go. We did reach it. Right, I'm going to turn the seatbelt signs off because we have reached that little cruise. I've got a small checklist now. I have got a small checklist. It's not great, and I'm probably still going to absolutely butcher this landing. Butcher, not butter. But anyway, we have sort of a nice idea of what we're going to be doing. We are now, I believe, we are now over the sea. We've left the UK. I think we've got the small islands to the south of the UK to cross, but yeah, we are done now with England. We've left England's coast. That, as you can see, the little map at the top, the bottom is the bottom of the UK. So we are now headed over. I assume it's the English Channel, because we're going to go, I think, across a bit of France to get to Spain. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, let's get some little visuals in. Absolutely gorgeous little plane. Wish we had some better. Wish we had a better livery than EasyJet. You know, I wouldn't mind us. But it's annoying because I don't think you can download like other ones. Like I know on the 737, I don't know if there's any licensed flights. Not licensed flights, licensed planes. I don't think there's any licensed planes at all. So yeah, I need to actually check really quick. It's fine because we are ahead of our schedule. So I just want to check. I'll put on dual one. I don't know where you'd find the I just want a button to put reverses on when you land, because I don't really want to have to look down, you know. But the issue is I don't actually know where reverses are. To be fair, I could probably just search it actually, couldn't I? That's the wrong mouse. I've got two mouses in one space and it's confusing. Reverse. I don't know. I don't know. Which one is it? I assume it's propeller reverse thrust. That doesn't matter. Throttle reverse thrust. I'm trying to think what I don't actually have a key for. Trying to think what isn't actually used as a key right now. I don't think my top ones are. like my L2 and R2 just on their own. To be fair, I could. Is there a way to see? Okay, so I have to hold this to toggle free look. I don't think I've got anything like that. Which is fine, because I don't really need free look. How about... Yeah, okay, right, okay, well, we'll do that then. Put those on. And then hopefully that'll just put the reverses on when we need them. So yeah, I guess I'll be back in when we reach our initial descent. Right, so. So in approximately 3.5 minutes, we will press that inwards and start our initial descent. We are now leaving mainland Europe. So I'm just going to pull my little checklist up really quick. Now, I don't know if this will automatically tell me when to descend, but either way. I'm just working out what I need. I need to actually work out my ground temp, so we will. Just quickly, I'm going to go on to sim brief really quick. Actually, I'm going to dupe this tab just so I can have one open. Weather. Where are we going to again? That's not quite what I was hoping it would. Why does it not want to tell me the current ground temps? No. What's that? Okay, fine, that's just not gonna let it. Right, hold on. We need to get... Okay, so while I try and work this out, in 5 seconds we'll press that inwards and hopefully add assemble start. There we go. So hopefully add assemble start. Hopefully it won't go down too quick. I might just have to quickly download my Navigraph. See, I've been using web, I might just have to download it. It's fine, we've got plenty of time. Away from that, I don't think we do anything for a while anyway. Yeah, we wait till about 3,000 feet before we do anything else. Oh wait, hold on, we better put the seatbelt sign on, I keep forgetting. Let's just see what's on. Why are you out? I swear I put you away. I might have forgotten. I think I must have just forgotten. Right, let's just go on dashboard quickly. Yeah, we are pretty much there, in fairness. We are now over the ocean beyond Spain. I think I should sign in with Google, don't I? So airports. We are heading off then to I keep forgetting what this is called. Oh yeah, Leaper. So we go to weather then, and we need to go down then to, yeah, we need to check destination data. So Perth in it. Yeah. So here we go. Right. So the QNH. What does QNH stand for? What do I put in the QNH section? I don't know which one we're doing here. Trying to find my HPA for it. Let's check my altitude. We're dropping a lot faster than I thought we might have been. So it's with. I don't want to get this wrong. Oh, I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do what's in. Oh, we're just gonna do the rest. Right, right. We're just gonna do the rest because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, right, we'll do the weather. So, the wind is currently at 2:30 to 9. The temp on the ground is 31 degrees. I hope this is in Celsius and not Fahrenheit. And would be nice if it told us the QNH somewhere. Don't know where I am actually. Oh, that's the UK. Right. It's so hard to see this. It's like not very. Do you know what? Oh, it's right there. It's 10:18. Okay, we're all right. And then info. Does it tell me the radio? Anywhere. Arrivals. Comms, there we go. Approach. It's about 1-1. We'll just go 118. I don't know what that means. It's probably not great. But anyway. I think that's Mallorca there. I don't know, is that Mallorca or Mallorca? Or Ibiza? It's Mallorca because there's... Yeah, okay, yeah. It is Mallorca. Right, sorry, we're going to continue our checklist probably. Where are we at? 13,000 feet. I'm actually not descending enough, I don't think. I don't think we're descending quickly enough. I could be. I hope I'm massively wrong, but I don't think we're descending quickly enough. Get my controller ready, because well, we're gonna have to take over the plane at some point. Are we dropping quickly? Oh yeah, we're dropping plenty quick. I think we're too high still. Once that levels out, because I don't think we turn again, do we? Do we turn again? We have a little turn in, but no, fine. So I'm gonna put on approach mode. Might have put that on too early, but you know, it's a learning adventure. This. That's the airport up in there. We need to lower a lot quicker than this. Why are we going up? Why are we going up? What's going on? No, 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 no. Stop going up. I'm turning my autopilot off because I need to drop this plane quick time. That's the runway right there on the right, and we're still at 6,000 feet. Gonna drop the plane really quick here. I know it's not gonna look great, but even her out. I don't think we're landing this. I think we're gonna have to go around. This may be a terrible landing, but oh well. Ready on throttle. Gear down, please. We need to drop. Oh shit, that's my runway. I'm not on the right runway. Why is the gear not down? Why is the gear not going down? I'm going round because my gear's not going down. I don't know what to do. I don't know what my go around procedure is. Why was my gear not going down? That's what I want to know. My gear just sort of jammed. Right, we'll put the gear back up a second. So where's the old airport? Right, that's the airport there. I told you the landing's not going to be smooth. I think I need to do a bit more plane training. I don't know how much fuel I've got left, but that's probably not going to be great. This is not proper practice, is it? Let's make sure the gear goes down this time. Sick, the gear's actually going down this time. Okay, let's try this again. Oh. Well, that was not what we had in mind there. And I think I did actually land on the wrong runway. Okay. We are going very, very quickly here. Okay. I definitely butchered it, but oh well. I don't know where I'm going here, so hold on. We need to request taxi. So we made it in the end. That lined me up at that runway, but that was runway 6, not 24. Or whatever we're meant to be landing on. What were we supposed to land on? Let me straighten the plane up really quick. Why are you going so quick? Slow down. Yeah, we were supposed to land on 24 left, but it took me to 6 left. We're going to be able to fit past these? I might go offline a little bit just to be certain I pass these. Stop the throttle just a tad. Why are we lagging? What traffic were we meant to be waiting for? Someone pushing back? It said wait, but then didn't give us anything to wait for. Why is there a van on the taxiway? That's what I want to know. I've never flown EasyJet. Do they do jetways? Like for future reference? Oh, I never did my lights. I just remembered. Oh well, we butchered every part of landing, but it's part of the. Like I said, it's part of the learning curve. We're learning. We will be good at flying eventually. Off the line, actually, we'll get back on it. There we go. I don't know how we shoot. How I know we've got. Other traffic. I got rid of that because that's actually lagging my game. Like the ATC is lagging the game. What is the other traffic that we're meant to be dodging? That wasn't a great turn. That is not a great turn at all. Oh, there's no like proper lines to park on. There we go, that'll do. That'll do me nicely. So I guess engine's off. And well, we don't actually have external power. That's fine. We will, guess, use what's left in us. Apparently we haven't started yet. Toggle the chucks. Told you we can't toggle chucks. We will toggle the stairs. Door number 1 ready for them. And door number 2 as well. Apparently they don't put stairs on the back one though. I guess they don't put stairs on the back one, but that's fine. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today. We have officially flown then from Manchester to Palma de Mallorca. For all you die-hard aviation fans or pilots that may watch this, I apologise that this wasn't the best flying in the world, but it's just something I've wanted to do for ages. It was very fun. It was time consuming though, so it's maybe something I will do a little less frequently on the channel, but it was very fun. So yeah, that's it for today anyway, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss an upload in any series I do, especially this one, because, well, it's time consuming, and you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, feeling the appreciation for it. I'm going to set my parking brake before I forget, and then I'm going to call it a day. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out, guys.